Hey guys, it's me, Ashley, the Graveyard Stitcher. I am back again. Um, yeah, I would have been back sooner, but I did Memorial Day camping. I was like pretty much finished with all my stitching by Memorial Day camping. And then I went camping, and then when I came back from camping, I was like kind of sick. I had a cold and stuff, so I didn't want to talk on here because it would have been disgusting. And then I had to work, and then I had family in town, and then yeah, I have to work tomorrow and stuff, and then I'll be busy again. So I'm trying to get this film today and up today, and it's like Wednesday morning, June, first Wednesday of June. Anyways, here's my board with all my shenanigans on it. Again, I pretty much hit all my goals, but I didn't hit the goal on Plum Orchid set. I only got $2.99 because I just finished the needle book and the key fob or scissor fob, and I didn't want to start on the bookmark with just for one stitch, so, and I didn't want to do beading yet. So anyways, let me show you the projects real quick. I think since last time I saw you guys, so we went to Vegas, me and my friends, and we went and saw Pitbull in concert, which was a lot of fun. And sorry, I'm looking at the wrong, I have my camera flipped over. Anyways, so we saw Pitbull, and I went to Stitcher's Paradise, which is a LNS over there, and then I will show you the haul I got from there because I did spend money there. And then yeah, we went camping in our usual spot, like family thing. Not as many family came, so it was a little more chill this year, which was really nice actually. The weather was beautiful, the lake was beautiful. It was just a really good time. So yeah. All right, let's just start with my stuff. I have a big mess down here that you can't see. I have lost Queen Mermaid somewhere. I did stitch on her, but I just don't know. I put her in a bag, and I like keep forgetting what bag it is. But I don't, all the bags that are here have something in it that's not her, so I don't know where she's at right now, but I will show you. At least I have a clip for her, so I wasn't planning on showing her here, because if not, then I'd have to look for her even harder, which I'm going to do after this video, because it kind of freaks me out when you like can't find a whip, which I don't know how I lost it, because it's like I'm not taking these things places. So anyways, this is the Plum Orchid set by Fabi Riley Designs. I believe it's on a 32 count antique white linen. There's a needle book, a scissor fob, and a bookmark that's part of the whole set. So I'm just working on all of them. This is where I'm at. It only had a goal of 300, so I didn't get very much more on it. Last time I had this whole part done. This time I made these two, and then I finished this part of the fob. But I think it's coming out really beautiful. Let me do a little close-up here. It's so like dainty and pretty. Can you see it pretty good? Yeah. And it's all just DMC, follow the guide. Yeah. So this part will be the front of the book. I can't tell. Can you tell if it's outlined? And then this is the inside of the book. And then the scissor fob. I've never made the scissor fob, but it has like these little diagonal lines, as you can see. I'm going to put the bookmark here. So maybe next time we see it, the bookmark will be done, and then it'll be ready for fully finishing, which, you know, I'm so good at. But yeah, so this is the, like I said, I had a goal of 300. I got $2.99 on it because I just didn't want to start the bookmark or start beading. I did get the actual beads that I need, though, because the last ones were, like, way big or way small. Something. They're either big or small. The next one I have here, this is Celeste. It's by Cross Stitch Studio Art. Cross Stitch Art. How come I can never remember? I think it's on the picture. This is on a Volcano Fabrics 32 count, I believe. Opal. Anyways, here she is. She's coming out beautifully. I'm just working on the bottom part. I definitely know I put in these like golden rivulets here. Added more just to her dress in general. Let me put her up so we can do a little comparison over my face. Yeah, I think she's looking stunning. I'm so happy with this project. She has a lot of Kreinik and beads that need to go in, and then backstitching, obviously. but she is beautiful. It's a very nice project. It's got like enough blockiness, but enough color changing that it's holds your attention and stuff. It's just really nice. The next one will be, oh yeah, so Celeste had a goal of 1120 and I did 1259, so almost 1300 stitches on her, which was a lot, but it was all enjoyable, like I said. So the next one is Farewell to Anger. This is by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's on 28 count, easy guide, and it's 2/110 stitch. The goal was 1,000 and I got 1,005. So here it is. We'll do this comparison. All right, so I'm pretty sure, I know I finished this bottom corner here, and it kind of, I was like a couple stitches short, so I kind of went back and just added more to this like stump, or tree trunk, I guess, not stump. This is coming out so good and pretty. It's beautiful and vibrant. I love it. I already like have other ones that I want to do from him. It's like, it's getting very like thick though, so it's like stiff. But that's okay. I actually really love this method. I'm not a huge fan of 28 count 1/1, but this 2/110 and this parking method is very satisfying for me. So yes, there's Farewell to Anger, and his artist is Lenoid Afromov, which I feel like everybody should know that by now because I think he's very popular in the cross-stitch community, but maybe not. All right, looks like this next one is Together Forever by Unconventional X Stitch, and it had a goal of 500 and I got 792. And here we go. I believe I was on this part of the thing, so it's kind of hard to tell with the way I'm doing this, like what's done and what's not done, to be honest with you. But it's still a very satisfying way to stitch for me. Here, I'm going to put it back here for comparison. You guys tell me what I did or didn't do. So I think when I'm working on this again, I think I'm going to be starting back here and then just working my way. So, or I could be completely wrong. I don't know. Sometimes it's like it blends all together, and yeah. So this is 25 count 1/1 cross, which is my favorite, personal favorite of stitching, especially our full coverages, I guess. I haven't stitched anything like else on 25 count, like non-full coverages, I'm sorry. Okay, so the next one is Moonlight Sampler. This is by the Blue Flower Stitching, and it's on 40 count Veil of Night by Fiberlicious. The goal was 800 and I got 1,035. So I know I started a new page on this one. I think it's like 9 pages altogether. Let me police my needle so my husband doesn't leave me. And here it is. So here it is all together. It's super beautiful. I love it. It's definitely hard to work on the fabric. I'm pretty sure I just did this part down here. So I did this whole vine, this metal bar. I started a lantern here, which you can't, you kind of see. This is part of like the swing and it goes down more. I did this little bug and this flowers, so here it is, and we'll just do a little comparison. Anyways, yeah, I think it looks beautiful. I'm so happy with this piece. I'm glad that, last year I don't think I worked on it at all, so I put it as one of the like main pieces, and I'm very glad I did because it is getting some work in it. I don't know why I did so many extra stitches, but it was probably just because like I was watching a show or my husband was home and I didn't want to like switch projects or something like that. All right, so the next one I have is Always by Thread Geeks. Yes, and it's on, I believe it's a 16 count black Ada. It had a goal of 700 and I got 706 done. I've actually had quite a few goals where I was like only 5 over, which is kind of cool. Usually I do like a couple extra 100. All right, here it is in all its glory. I'm like looking at you through the camera. Can you see my face? I'm curious. I'll put it back here so we can kind of compare. I think, I know I did a lot of this. I feel like I did a lot of this, and I filled in more of the bones. So I'm just kind of working my way over. So next time I'll be working kind of over here. I kind of like typewriter type method, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's coming out beautiful. I love this project, like all my projects. And yeah, so there is that one. Let me kind of fold it up a bit. Okay, so then the next one, this is going to be Impossible Love. It's by Heaven and Earth Designs. And I'm doing like a crazy method on it. It only had a goal of 350, but I pulled it out. I did like 400, and then I went camping. And then I was like sick, so I just stitched on that because I didn't feel like pulling out anything else because I was sick. So I did 1,859. So yeah, a lot more stitching than planned, but that's fine. Here is the whole thing. And I'm doing kind of a parking method all the way through. Hopefully I can do a comparison. I don't know if I can really scooch back anymore. I don't know if I could show, but anyways, you get the point. So this is the top. And so I started here. I was going to do like a diagonal type thing, but then I decided to just go all the way across. And then I went all the way down, and then I went all the way across, and now I'm going back up. So the work that I did, let me just fold her, maybe. Okay, so I started here. Like this and up is all new. So this is my 1,800 plus stitches. So I find this extremely satisfying too, and I love the colors. I love the mermaid and the angel and all that, and I just love it. So probably next time I will probably, even though if it has like a smaller goal, I will probably fill out up to here because I was really trying to reach it, but it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I'm so close. And then you look and you're like 10,000 stitches away, which is not 10,000. It's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 700-ish. Well, more obviously because of the way I'm stitching, but either way, Impossible Love by Heaven and Earth Designs. And I'm very happy with it. And I'm very happy she got to come out and play. And then the next one I have to show you is Moon Babies. So once my family was in town, I didn't really have like time to film and stuff like that. And so, and I didn't want to just go back to a project that I'd already like kind of finished the goal on. So I pulled out Moon Babies because that's what I do. And so it didn't really have a goal to start with, but I got 1,095 on it. And it's just purple. It's my Purple Void #1. So Moon Babies is by Charting Creations. It's on 28 count 1/1. It's sticking to my metal project. And here it is. Yes. I was like, is it backwards? I don't think it's backwards. No. Yeah, I'm just adding purple to it. I know I added a good chunk down here. I think I added this little chunk, and then I know I added a big chunk here. So we'll do a little comparison for you. And then, yeah. I think it looks good. I'm happy with it. Even though I'm not a fan of the 1/128, it does look good. It's just like, I think my threads are longer, so it gets like wispy, and that's annoying to me, but either way, I still love it. Purple Void #1, affectionately known as. And I think that's it. Or there's clips. I'm going to insert the clips now. Okay, so the first of the clips is going to be this. It's Masquerade by Unconventional X Stitch. This is what it will look like, and then this is what it looks like all together. So this has a goal of 700 stitches, and I'm going to be working in this area. It kind of just comes down more. It's hard to see the progress on this because it's 2/1 tent on 32 count, so it's very small. Yeah, so I'm going to be filling in this area, and I will be back to show you that. Okay, so this is as far as I got. It's for 781 stitches. So I filled in like here, and then down here, this, And then I started filling in this antler here. Yeah, this side and this side. So, yeah. So the goal was 700. I got 781 because I wanted to finish my thread and not have any parked threads. And yeah, it's coming along. Just another little chunk. This pattern is actually now at 15.08%. And yeah. All right, next one. Okay, so for the first clip we have Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. And I'm on the, I guess technically the second block, third block for me. It's due for 450 stitches. It's on the called for, which is a 40 count sand dune linen, I believe, from Lakeside Linen, I want to say. I'll probably finish filling in these half X's here, and then I'll do a line here. This is like all filled in, so I don't want to just keep doing straight lines. So I'll do a straight line, or a porch, straight line, and then do some bricks, straight line, more bricks, straight line. And I think that's probably all I'm going to get to. If not, if I have more than that, I'll start doing windows and keep filling in the grass intermittently. There's also a cat somewhere around here. Oh no, there's a swing with a cat on it or something. So maybe I'll get to that. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, here it is. I had a goal of 450. I did 499. I filled in this whole porch is done. And then I started with this green, which you can see a whole line here. Instead of just doing lines across, because you can see there's little gaps. There's like pumpkin stems. Instead of just doing lines over, which would be kind of boring, I'm just kind of doing filling it in like a zigzag style. And then I was filling in more of these tan bricks. I got to a point where I was at like 400, and I didn't have anything that had a good 50 stitches. So I was like, I'll just finish these tan bricks, and then just wanted to finish out the thread instead of having it parked. So that's why I got $4.99. So yep, so that's Autumn Hawk Run Hollow, and the goal is complete. I think it's coming along really nicely, and I think the little 500 or 400-ish goal on it each time has been really nice. So the next thing I'm going to work on is this one. This is the it's a sunflower bookmark by Ink Circles. It was a freebie on one of the Nashville needlework things. This is a 16 count hand-dyed Ada by Mystic Fabrics. She has really great stuff if you want to check her out. Yeah, I was filling in all the green. All this dark green's good. I think this like green, I need to put a couple more on these leaves. It only has a goal of 190, so I'll probably at least get all the green done. And then I'll probably just start on like the top flower and work my way down. But we'll see how far we get. All right. Okay, I'm all done with the sunflower bookmark. I had a goal of 190. I did 212. I got to 200 but wanted to finish my thread. So all the top green on the leaves are all done, and then I started on this bottom. It looks kind of yellow, but it's number 16, which is just a really light neon green. So then I'll have these leaves, I'll do the bottom on, and then there's a couple flowers. And then I'm going to work on this one next. This is Christmas Delivery by Cottage Garden Samplings. I'm just working on the white of his coat. I believe there's a couple more rows of white, and he only has a goal of 106, so I'll probably finish out my thread. If, for whatever the rows don't take 106, then I'll probably continue with the white up here, or this path down here. So, yep. See you soon. Alright, here it is, all done. So I think I forgot to mention, this is 36 count opalescent linen, I think. Anyways, and I think it's Stormbreaker from Color Cascade Fabrics, which is based in Australia. And it's by Cottage Garden Sampling. It's called Christmas Delivery. You can kind of see the rest here. So I was working on this. I put one thread in. It got me to like 80 stitches. The goal was 106, so I had to put another thread in, and I didn't really want to leave one parked, so I ended up getting 176. You can tell this very bottom row is not complete yet, so we'll finish that next time. And then his bottom of his jacket will be done by then. I don't know if I'll continue with the white, because there is this white border down here, and then he has like a whole beard, because he's Santa, obviously. So we'll see how, we'll just see what happens next time. Also, I'm tempted to do his boots, they'd obviously be down here. They're solid black. So yeah, we'll see. Anyways, I think it's coming out lovely. So the next one I have, here's a before and after comparison. Then the next one I'm working on, this is Queen Mermaid by Mirabilia. She's on an opalescent by Fibrelicious. It's called Unicorn Dreams. I'm pretty sure this is an even weave. I just have the start of her hair there. She has a goal of 282 stitches. So we'll see how much we get done on her. I'll see you soon. Okay, so here's as far as I got with the Queen Mermaid from Mirabilia. The goal was 282 stitches, and I did 385. I just do my little parking method, and then once I hit the goal, I finish out any of the parking that I can, and here she is. So as you can see, her little face is done, and she's looking a bit Frankenstein bridey, and her got a little square jaw thing going on, but I think it's coming out pretty nice. She looks pretty good. So, and again, this is on 32 count Unicorn Unicorn Dreams by Fibrelicious. In the clips we have, so Masquerade is, I probably give you all the details, but Masquerade had 700 gold, I got 781, and then, Sunflower Bookmark, I, got 212 on that one out of 190, and then the Queen Mermaid, I got 385 out of 282, and Christmas Delivery, I got 179 out of 106, and then Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow, the goal was 450, I got 499. So I'm going to show you all those clips right now. And then now that we are back, okay, we update the board. Like, I am I'm braining hard over here. I'm just so like, where is the Queen Mermaid at, guys? Tell me, please. I don't know. Anyways, maybe, I don't know. Can you see it okay? I think. Okay, so I'm just gonna update the totals. So Together Forever goes up to 83 and 93. I have like terrible handwriting in the best circumstance. Masquerade is gonna go up to 51.99. The Plum Orchid set goes to $12.15. Always will be going to $49.52. Moonlight Sampler is going to go to $80.75. Farewell to Anger is going to go to $73.75. Poor Siren, she still hasn't gotten any stitches. And then Celeste is going to go to $73.09. All right, Sunflower Bookmark. It's going to go up to $3.73. And then Christmas Delivery is going to go to $3.29. And then Queen Mermaid, she is going to go to, where is she? $7.94. And then Moon Babies, put this on my leg. Moon Babies is going to go from $41.49 to $52.44. And then Impossible Love is just going to be at $18.59. And Hawk Run Hollow is going to go to $9.11. Wow, what a number. And there you go. Those are the updated goals, or updated totals. And I'm just going to erase this, and we will go play the Monopoly game, and we'll write the new goals down. Okay, this is turn 7. Admittedly, I forgot to hit record for the first 3 pieces. So the first one was the car, which landed on St. James Place. It got 10. And it landed on Beachcombers, which is going to be a new start for me. And the car is Together Forever. The second one was the boot, which is here. It landed on the Reading Railroad. And the boot got 600 for Masquerade. I feel like I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this, but... And then the next one will be the Notion, which was the iron here. It landed on Community Chest. It passed go, so I got plus 200, and it rolled 5, so it's 500. And then that's when I found out it wasn't recording, so we're gonna do a community card chest. It says Grand Opera opening, collect 50 from every player for opening night. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with that card is I'm gonna add 50 per each person. And since there's 8 players minus the iron, there'll be 7, so that would be like 7 times 50, which is 120. So I'm going to do plus 120, and then I'm going to minus 50 from everybody else. So then it's like they're paying the 50. That makes sense, right? I'm just writing this down real quick. And again, I apologize for the sniffles. I still kind of have them, so. All right, the next one is going to be the dog, which represents Always from Dread Geeks. It's over here on the Electric Company. So I'm going to roll the dice. It's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It landed on Indiana Avenue. Which is the Halloween Tray by Le Petit Croix, or something like that. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it got 11, so it's going to get 1,100 cross stitches, and it landed on the R2, and we're going to buy it. Okay, so Halloween Tray, I haven't pulled out yet, so that's kind of nice. Get new items here. And then we have the hat, which is the Moonlight Sampler, which is here. I don't think... Which one of these ones didn't pass go? I guess the ship is the only one that hasn't passed go because it was in jail forever. Okay, so the hat, Moonlight Sampler, which is over here. And it's got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It landed on Community Chest. And it says life insurance matures, collect 100. So we're just going to add 100. All right, and the next one will be the Thimble, which is over on Free Parking. That represents Farewell to Anger by Heaven and Earth Designs. And it's got an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it landed on Waterworks, which is the Sunflower bookmark. I do not have a marker on there, but I don't think it's been bought. Or maybe it has been bought. I feel like it has been. I'll have to look, but either way, I'm just going to put 800 stitches, and then it landed on Waterworks. And I'll have to look and see if it's been bought or not. And then if it has been bought, we'll roll the dice and it'll be 6. So if it's been bought, I'll roll it times 6, but I don't know. I don't have a little paper on there. I need to put one on that and the railroads, probably. All right, so then the next one will be the ship. The ship was in jail forever, so it hasn't really passed go. I'm thinking about just letting it buy properties. It's going to take so long to get her on the board, but let's see what the ship will get. The ship represents Siren's Lament. 1, 2, 3. So it landed on that one, but should I just let it buy that, guys? I don't know. I can't believe it only got 300, though. I don't know if it's even going to get stitches with that number, because I think it's still negative 400. Okay, we'll just leave it how we've been doing it. And then the last one is the money bag, which is Celeste, which is over here, and we're going to roll the die. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it landed on Atlantic Avenue. And it is Happy Halloween by Mill Hill, which is going to be a new start. All right, and that will conclude everything. So I will see you back at the desk. Okay, so now that you guys seen that, we will have our new goals. I think in the game I was I couldn't math 50 times 7. I think I did like 120, which is like 50 plus 70, but it's actually going to be 350 added on. So the goals now, we have 954 Together Forever. We have 754 Masquerade, 1050 for Plum Orchid. That was the one that got the extra 350. Always is not 950. Moonlight Sampler has 550. Farewell Anger has 750. Cyber's Lament only rolled 300, so it's still at negative 150. So we're still not going to be able to stitch on her, which is sad. Hopefully she doesn't end up in jail again. Celeste is at 850, and then Star Eater will be pulling out again for 300 because that's the Railroads piece. Sunflower Bookmark we're going to pull out again for 150. So the Waterworks was not bought, so it's just the buying price. And then there we have some new ones. Beachcombers is going to be a new start, so it's going to get 180. It's Heaven and Nurse Designs. I think it's 25 over 25 count, max color. So that's going to be interesting. And then we have Halloween Tray, which is not a new start, but we're going to get 220. And then Happy Halloween is a Mill Hill kit, and that's going to be a new start as well. And I think that's all I landed on. I think that's it. I could be wrong. So those are the new goals. So we're going to have new projects to look at next time, which will be nice. Nice to pull out some different things. Okay, let's situate you back this way a little bit. That's a little too much. You can see all my shame. Okay, so I think that's all for like whips and stuff. If you want to stay behind and look at my Stitcher's Paradise haul. So I went to Stitcher's Paradise. I usually try to keep a cross-stitch budget, and I'm pretty good at sticking to it, but you know, when in Rome, and I wanted to support the local needle store. I don't have any local needle store, and it is a bit more expensive than it's a bit more expensive than like online needle stores, like 123 Stitch. Those are one I mostly shop with. So, anyways, I got several patterns. I would have got a lot more, but you know, I can't spend my life savings there, unfortunately. So the first one will be this Autumn Harvest Mill Hill kit, the candy bucket. I think it's so cute, and it's going to be a little ornament. I really want to get like a Halloween tree. The next one will be the Douglas Fir Santa, which is a Mill Hill kit. Mill Hill is one of the pattern creators that I want to have like an ongoing Mill Hill kit. So I had two. I did the one that we saw, Make a Wish, I think, or Wish on a Star, and then I'm going to work on Happy Halloween, which is a Mill Hill, so these will be the next two patterns. I guess they technically count as ornaments, so maybe they could also go into my like notions piece. I don't know, although it's not, ornaments aren't notions, but that I'm going to group them together. And then a study in Garden Fairies by Artsy Housewife. I just love this so much. I really want to put it on like a lavender, because I want to put everything on lavender, but I think it would look so good. We'll still see. I'm sure everybody's seen that one. Then the Blue Flower Pigeon and Puddle. I love this piece. I don't know what color I'm going to do it on yet. I thought it'd look good on blue, but there's like a blue puddle, so I don't know. I'm not going to kit any of these up for a while. So then I got my first Autumn Lane Stitchery, which is a Spooky Flight. A nice little Halloween type piece. And then I got more Mirabilias. I got this one, the Sea Merchant's Wife. And then Mermaids of the Deep Blue. This one I wanted to get on 123 Stitch before, but it like went out of stock, and I'm like, oh god, is it like out of print? Bluebeard's Princess. And then we have Gypsy Mermaid. Am I allowed to say that anymore? We have the Traveling Mermaid. I don't know. And then we have, oh, there's a lot more than I thought there was. Okay, so this is Olaf Stocking by Shepherd's Bush. I just think he's so cute. I decided I want to add stockings to like my Christmas decor, so I'm gonna start stitching stockings. I just like how this Santa is like going places. Also, I think he's like a person of color Santa. He's like a dark face, maybe dark hands, and he's walking like a reindeer with a hat on it. You can't really tell, it's kind of folded in there, but either way, trust me. And then we got this Naughty or Nice stocking by Teresa Kogut. And I just love that guy. He looks so done with Christmas. He's like, honey, can I come home and eat some cookies? He's so cute. And then the last one, yes, is Within a Dream by the Artsy Housewife. I really loved this. I saw this on the Crow Stitchers YouTube, and it was a Patreon pattern, and I was like, oh, dang it. But it was already like off even when I saw it, so I'm so happy she put it out as a, you know, I also think it would look good on purple or blue. I really kind of want to do bright blue. The Witchy Stitchers Patreon thing for May was so cute. I can't wait to get that going too, but I don't have plans to kit up anything. I'm just buying patterns because I'm a crazy person, even though I complain about having all the patterns. So I am gonna rein it in maybe soon. We work hard for our money, right? So I kitted up the Mill Hill. Well, not kitted up, it already comes, but you have to like separate all the colors, and I put them on these Atomic Heart bobbins. These were part of the like mystery box that she does. I did all the blue ones, and then I had to get some pink ones. Look how pretty they are. They're all shiny and beautiful. Anyways, so I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to start that too. I need to look for the Queen Mermaid. I really don't know where she's at, which makes me sad. And I think that's it. Did I miss anything? Did I forget anything? No? Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of stitching. Like, there wasn't a lot of big numbers, like more than 1,000, I think. So hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. And I don't really have anything much planned for June. So there's no camping or trips or anything. So I might actually see you again at the end of this month. So yeah. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. I saw Jen, the Caffeinated Crafter, like comment on my last video. I was like, it's a little fangirly, you know what I mean? I was like, oh my god, you know. But I appreciate all the comments. There's a few people that are always in my comments, and I love that. Thank you guys for coming back and commenting. I do read the comments, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna write back to them later when I'm on the computer, but then I never do. So I apologize for that. I'm not very good at that, but I should just start commenting on my phone, you know, at 2 a.m. when I'm at work and there's nothing to do. So, all right, bye.